You're there. Didn't even notice. Hello. Welcome to today's vlog. Today's vlog is gonna be about me going to the town and doing some performances, doing my show, all strings attached. Now these times that I'm gonna do this show in this vlog are actually the last times that I got to do it before the quarantine started, the famous quarantine. Please make sure that you watch till the end because I have a very exciting story to share with you. I witnessed something that will stay in my mind forever. How everything got locked down in Porto. So just wait 3 seconds and the journey will begin. 1, 2, 3.
So Anna, what's going on, man?
We're gonna do a show today in Porto. First show after, I don't know, 5 months, 6 months, something.
Yeah, showtime. Go on the monies.
Let's
So,
go.
let's see how she goes.
So just finished my first show in Porto. I'm lying actually, I did one show in October too. But yes, first show for a while here, and it was actually quite fun, but at the same time really awful. It was fun because I got to try out my new yarns, which are like super thick, so super much more effect. And now I'm gonna go check out another pitch because I don't think that this pitch is working for me. There is too much traffic and there is McDonald's. So in October I did it at the Via Catarina shopping center place. That worked much better. But now I'm going to the river. Anyways, let's see how it works. Bye. By the way, am I the only one who really loves the smell of hairspray before shows? Like it really gets you in the mood. So I came by the river, as you can see. This is my favorite part of Porto. But instead of doing a show, I actually got to meet up with an old friend, Susanna, or not an old friend, a current friend, and I saw her show and started talking with her. So I haven't started a show yet, and it's quite cold, so I don't know if I'm gonna do one. There's this pitch here, there's nobody here at the moment, but I mean no buskers, there's people. But I haven't decided yet. Is it bad? ladies and gentlemen, now to the story part. So, I am quite an emotional being. I like to be emotional, and I like to make my life interesting. Surprise! So, we moved to Portugal in the beginning of March, and immediately we started doing shows. We were not aware at all how Corona is gonna affect our lives. We still thought it's something far, far, far away from us that's not gonna touch us at all. And luckily it hasn't, the disease itself, but yes. So I really enjoyed performing around in town. I found this lovely pitch, like you saw from the videos, next to the river. It's called Ribeira. If you ever get to Porto, go check it out. It's amazing. So we did shows there, and there started to be less and less people on the streets. We could see that every other country is slowly getting locked down, and we knew it's gonna hit us too. We just wanted to have a little bit more time to get a little bit more savings so that we can actually survive this lockdown time. So one day Chris told me that he feels that this is the last day. And I felt it too, but I was trying to tell myself that no, it's all gonna go away tomorrow and it's all gonna go back to butterflies, but I knew that it's the last day. So I wanted to do my last show, and I wanted to make it memorable. So I wanted to give 100%, if not 110 or 15 or whatever number. So I set up my things, got everything ready, renewed my makeup, connected my phone to the speaker, and then boom, something happened. The speaker didn't work. I was quite sad because I really wanted to dance this emotion out, like express it and just, you know, like let it all out before I go home and stay in quarantine. But the speaker didn't work. So I had to pack everything in my suitcase again, went down by the river to go home, and then I saw the other buskers, musicians mostly. And one of them started doing a show, so I thought I might as well sit down for a little bit before I go home, just to enjoy the weather, enjoy the openness of the world. And the moment that my friend Rui started playing his music, the police came on the street. Now the street next to the river in Ribeira is filled with restaurant terraces, filled with people, filled with cafes. It's a very lively place. I think there's 10 to 20 different cafes having their terraces out. So lots of people and lots of life. Now the police came on the street with cars, with motorbikes, some came by foot, and they started shutting everything down. All the police talked with the restaurant owners that now you have to shut, like people can finish their meals and then they have to go home. So something happened on this street, energy-wise, that was very empowering for me, very inspiring, that's the better word. And I couldn't just sit there and watch this all happen. So I went next to my friend Rui and I started dancing to his music. I had to get it out of my body. And I was very happy that I did, because this moment, the sun going down, the police shutting everything down, the seagulls going around like crazy, singing their song, and people sharing looks with each other that I don't think strangers do share with each other a lot. The looks that said, I'm afraid, are you afraid too? But not being afraid of each other like humans normally tend to do, but more a connecting thing. People got connected in a very loving, caring way. All masks were taken down and everybody did start going home. I almost felt like people waved to each other in their hearts. Some people, I really waved to everybody because I was on the stage, so I could do this. And in general, yeah, I like to express myself and not really hold back too much. So yes, we danced, and he sang, and people before they went home, they stood to watch our show for a little bit, which was lovely. Again, connection between people was very strong, very. I'm really trying to put it to words, and I know that just by saying more and explaining it more, it's not really gonna say more, but I really want to give this emotion forward somehow. So what happened next was he started to sing the song Waterfall, which the lyrics go like, I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And usually this is like a romantic song, but this moment showed again how things can change based on the context so much. So he started singing it, and there was a group of I think they were British guys or something, started singing it along from the beginning, like they must really love this song. So they stood up, started singing it along, and I really liked it. I really liked that, again, this moment, we have to celebrate it somehow. Even though it is a sad moment, people have to celebrate these moments too, together. And so I started doing this conducting move and started singing along too, and soon the whole street was singing along. I wish I would have a movie of this, but I don't. But maybe you don't have to have a movie of every moment in your life that is special, but I wish I would. Anyways, so soon the whole street sang this song together, and it was lovely. It was just magical. Strangers telling each other, looking them into the eye, that I really care about you. Basically, that's what they said. People even from the windows and balconies would look out. I didn't exactly see if everybody was singing along, but it felt like the whole street is in one unison. So, after the restaurants had been shut down by the police also came to us and said that we have to leave now too. We're gathering too much people, and it is time to stay in isolation. So of course we did what he said. We packed our things together. I took a moment to just sit on the bench, watch the strangers, watch the people I know a little bit, and just stay in company for a little bit. And I had to calm down a little bit before I went home. Then took all my things, went on the bus. People on the bus seemed more beautiful than ever, and they were smiling to each other, which was great. And then I went home, sat on the couch, and basically here I am still. So as the quarantine started, let's be honest, as performers, things got very quickly, very surprisingly, very hard. So we had to change a place where we lived because Porto was too expensive for us. We couldn't get discounts in there, and we needed to find a place that was smaller, cheaper, and away from town. So we did find a place that was out of cities at all, but it was just far away from a supermarket, and we do like to eat food sometimes, and we don't have a car, so the only place we found that was affordable was in Peniche, which is usually 2.5-hour car drive from Porto. But check out the next video to see how long it took us during the quarantine to travel from Porto to Peniche, because everything was shut down, the buses didn't run. So if you want to know what we're doing now, we're mostly in the fishing industry. And I'm becoming a therapist soon. If anybody cares.
Fish therapist.
Fish therapist, yes. Fish have feelings too, come on. Now, let's get back to the basics. I have a little song for you for today. If you hit the notification bell, your life will not be any more hell. No. There is a bell in the corner of the video. It's called notification bell. Notification bell. Next to it you will find the subscription page. So click on this and your life will be so pretty. Also share this with your friends if you want them to show what a cuckoo you found from YouTube. Okay, here's a card for you. Enjoy and have a good ride.